What's up, y'all? Visual probably back up in this thing. All three of us one time. Clap it up for a real one. Clap it up for a real one. All right, man. Y'all want those special intros, or y'all just want to get into it?
Let's just get into it.
Just get into it. All right, man. We gonna give the women a treat today. You know.
Do us a favor, huh?
Now cause y'all, I'm starting to feel like y'all feel like we too hard on y'all with this accountability thing. So we gonna speak about what are men doing wrong. I know y'all antennas out there that went up because I know y'all got a long list of things that they are doing very, very, very wrong.
So take out your notebook.
You know what I'm saying?
So you already got the wrongdoings in.
So
when they see these shorts, they gonna be typing.
hey, there you go. Hey,
Nah,
you left out so much. He do this too. You done left out all of
Crazy
this
part,
stuff.
when he posted the episode, they already watching it.
Yeah, though. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Well, you know what? I think I'll take this.
Oh, you
one.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
gotta take
already
them by the horn.
You ain't have no choice.
Yeah, you got. You ain't got no
Gotta go.
choice. You.
Yeah, you ain't have no choice. I was waiting for him to go on. I was
So you just wait for him to just.
Yeah, because you 3 short anyway.
Yeah, you
I
three
am
shots of
not
saying 5 good
three
things about a
short-
black man.
Y'all love to say that,
So
and then you want to say when
we'll
we get
let
on
you tear us
camera.
down. We'll let you, because you're going to build us up with them 3. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I mean, you don't need the headphones. You know, I ain't got nothing to play. I ain't got
okay,
nothing.
well.
I ain't got nothing to play off the phone today.
You know, I
We
had
gonna speak. We gonna let you speak from your hatred.
I don't have hatred. I do not have hatred towards black men. I do not have hatred towards men. Period. I still believe in love. All of that.
Yeah. Okay.
wonderful
Well,
that
let's
I
get
do
into
not
it.
have.
What?
Okay.
What's some of the
So-
things that we're doing wrong?
Well, I thought about it, and I was kind of. There were so many things I wanted to say, but then I was like, no, I can't put that all on the men. So there's a lot of things that I feel men are just reacting to.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'm gonna be specific, but I just want to say this because I don't have a long list.
I'm
I do
finna help.
not
I'm
have a
finna
long
help
list.
you out.
Okay.
Because you already, it's giving pick me.
No, it is not giving pick me. It is giving honesty. Okay.
Look, this is what I'm finna tell you. This is the time for the black woman to shine.
I understand that. I just don't have.
They
a
don't
long
want to
list.
hear.
I understand that.
We just reacting. We're not. We just not communicating. They want you to go in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, off
So-
top, this is my number one.
Okay.
I feel like black men do not love properly. Now, this is just me, my experience. This is from what I've seen. I feel like some black men don't love properly. And when I say don't love properly, I mean that the things that women require, I feel like they're not fulfilling their end of the deal. So if I want to be loved a certain type of way, this is what I need, this is what I feel is love for me, and I express that to you and you just disregard how I feel, then, that's wrong.
Okay.
And in my experience, I have gone through that. So
Okay.
that's just off top. Now, the second thing I feel like what men are doing wrong, y'all can be so damn disrespectful. So disrespectful. I mean, you don't have to be upset towards women all the time. And even so much to the point that you got to call them out their name. Like, why are you getting mad that I'm not giving you my number at the gas station? Why are you mad? Why you didn't come pump this gas first and then ask me for my number? You said you want to comment?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing.
Babe, we gonna let you go.
Okay.
Like
I was
now,
actually
now the
saying,
inner me,
that's-
the inner me would like to rebuttal so much, but I'm gonna let you get off.
No, you gonna let me go?
I'm gonna let you get off.
So
I rebuttal after. I'm having proper podcast etiquette. So we don't love. I'm just giving a recap.
No,
We
I
don't
do
love
not feel like-
properly.
right?
And how dare us ask for
How dare you be disrespectful
be
towards
disrespectful
a black woman
by calling her out a
or a
name?
woman who no.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I'm so against that. Now, those are just my two biggest. The other ones I had, I feel like it's just little. But I want y'all to go ahead and say your piece on the two that I've already provided.
I really, I ain't even think of them two. My biggest thing was like, men, basically what I see them doing wrong, a lot of us is be comfortable in your vulnerability. And I understand a lot of people say this stuff will get weaponized against us by the women. That woman ain't for you. I hate to say it. Like, if you feel a woman gonna weaponize your vulnerability against you, that particular individual is not suited for you. Because if we gotta honor what you want, we gotta be the man to honor what you want. I can't weaponize what Terry go through. You get me? If you tell me your traumas, whatever, I can't weaponize that against you. Because I supposed to be the guy for you. Same with a woman. But we go into these situations with women who does that and think all women does. No, that woman just not. She don't suit you. She's not the suitor for your vulnerability. Okay. But it's cool to live there. But it's just you gotta have that partner to live there with. Know not to hit those triggers. You get what I'm saying?
So you feel like more men should be able to communicate?
I should be able to tell you how I want to be loved. That shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to tell you how I want to be treated.
But what about how I want to be treated?
It's not about you right now.
We talking about men though.
That's what I'm saying.
And, okay.
I'm just talking about what men do wrong because of what y'all responds to it. The vulnerability part, y'all weaponized it. I feel like men should understand that they should be able to tell a woman how. If you could tell me,
that's why I didn't bring that one up, because that's in response to what women have done. So I didn't bring that one up because I feel like
it's still a problem.
It is a problem, but it's a problem because this is what has happened in the past. I guess you could say that about men not loving properly. Also, they feel like they've been hurt, so they're just not gonna.
And then it could be stuff before women too. But I feel like vulnerability is a place to be. Like, and if your partner don't allow, she's not your partner because you won't be able to love her properly because you trying to give your all to her. And she's weaponizing everything. Now you gotta be this tough cat all the time. It's cool to be tough and it's cool to be vulnerable. Cool to live in that shit. You should know how I want to be treated. You should know, you should know these things. When I tell you, you shouldn't be, oh, he's soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever the case may be. If you're able to provide that for me and for me to be understanding, I might think the way you want to be loved is the weirdest shit in the world. But I can't tell you that because that's not what we do. Versus when we tell y'all, hey, I want to be cared for. This motherfucker say cared for? You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker say cared for. Girl, let me tell you, this motherfucker say cared for. And how he said it. And there's a whole problem. But I feel like any woman that weaponizes that against men, is the reason we can't be vulnerable. But fellas understand them women that do it is not the woman for you. It's women out here who don't mind you being comfortable in your vulnerability. It's not no soft shit, not no sucker shit, whatever the world done told you it was.
Okay, so men aren't vulnerable enough.
Another thing with guys too, our transparency. Like, we lead women on. Like, tell her what you want. If it's sex, tell her. Worst case scenario, she gonna be upset, but she gonna respect the fact that.
Worst thing she can say is no.
I have to disagree with you on that one though, because I feel like men do that and we just ignore it.
Scoot over a little bit, man. Man, you all out of frame, man. We family over here, man.
Like, but for the subculture of men, they beat around the bush and they end up in relationships that wasn't what they were trying to accomplish at first.
But was that the man's fault or was that the woman's fault?
No, it's the man's fault.
Because did she push?
No, because he didn't put it out there what it is. If you know it was the ass you wanted, you need to put it out there as that. The worst case scenario, this woman gonna be like, oh no, and go on about her business. Or she's gonna oblige. You know what I'm saying? But the whole, I know I want to have sex with her, but I'm a dater to get the, and then it ain't.
Nobody wants to feel like a whore.
But it's about being transparent. Everybody don't want to be in a relationship. Some people just want to be out here sexing. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you feel like with the man asking, I apologize. But I'm talking about men transparency. If you know that's what you want from this woman, tell her. If she don't want to feel like a whore, that's when she say no. If she say yeah to every guy who that's all he want, well, that's.
But the reason I disagree is because we put ourselves in those situations sometimes. Because if I go up to a man and I'm like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and he says, I'm not looking for that.
And what is you looking for?
If I'm looking for a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and he says he's not looking for that, that's your first. That's me telling you right there. That's the man telling you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you as a woman continue to pursue and continue to act like he didn't just tell you that, like you can make him change his mind,
Mm-hmm.
then you're bringing that on yourself. So that's why I disagree with. I feel like men do that, but women ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I've seen it. We've all seen it where the man will actually say, "I'm not looking for that. I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just trying to, every now and then we can hang out, do something." But they're not saying that they want a relationship. They have never said that they want a relationship, but the woman will stick around because they feel like they can change his mind.
And that's beating around the bush to an extent too, because if you like if a woman is on your bumper, and I feel like if that's what she says she want, and that ain't what you want, but you're not telling her what it is you want from her, you're wasting her time. You don't want to date this woman. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're completely wasting her time saying you want to. What is chill? What is this shit? You know what I'm saying? No, it's we grown. Like, what is this shit? You don't want to date her. Save her the trouble. Hey, I'm just trying to. Hey, when it's convenient, trying to we do our thing, gone about our whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But that way, if she keep upsetting herself, that's not on men.
So you're still saying that men though don't up front tell the woman what they want.
But that's still two places. That's still two places of accountability. So it's not you're not brainwashing you to like. Let me ask you this, because you're a woman. You believe women should date one guy at a time, or should they date multiple if they're not in a relationship?
And they're looking for a relationship?
Should they date multiple people, period? It don't matter. Should they date, should they entertain more than one person at a time?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're keeping your options open.
Okay, cool. The average man knows that. Mm-hmm. The average man knows he's not the only one in contention.
Okay.
So since he knows he's not the only one in contention, you should already assume he's not looking to marry you unless he makes that very clear. Just like the situationships that, word that y'all put together. Yeah, I don't want a man to have a situationship, but you got 2 or 3 of them. You don't want to compete for me because you think I'm less than, but I got to compete with 2 or 3 other men. So the man that's sitting there, that's really have all the characteristics that you need to be a good man to you, a good husband to you, he has to compete with the man that doesn't have the good characteristics, but he got all the money.
It sounds like you're putting the fault on the woman, though.
No, I'm just telling you, like what y'all saying, for as the tell a woman what you want and all that. That's fine, but majority of women not walking around here as if I need a man, and men know this. So if men know this, it's kind of delusional to kind of think they're going to be intentional with you, because they know it's somebody else. Because it's the culture is to let people know you're not the only one. That's what our culture is. You're not the only one. You can be replaced real quick. We already know, hey, she take him seriously. She got the one she having sex with. He ain't taking her out. He ain't doing nothing. The one that like her have to take on 3-4 dates, and it takes whatever, a month, 2 months for him to even sleep with the woman. But the man who's not putting forth the effort, not putting forth the resources, not putting forth anything, he just get what he want. So if that's the culture, how can you expect somebody to approach you with 100 complete like faith and good intentions, as if?
Because you can't treat everybody the same. You can't treat everybody as if they are part of the culture, because there are people who are not of the culture.
It's true.
So
that
if you
true.
approach somebody, you can't just automatically assume she's got 2 or 3 different men, or she's going to have 2 or 3 different men, because there are some of us who still feel like one is enough. Okay. Dating one at a time is enough because they're dating with intention, and they don't feel like you can get to know 2 or 3 people at the same time.
Well, that's fine for you to say, because you said you should date multiple people to keep your options open.
Yeah.
So,
but that is the culture. Is that not the culture now?
No, that's what y'all trying to emulate us. That's what that is. But the problem with with that topic, men can date multiple women and don't care about none of them.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a price.
Oh, we could be bought.
Y'all can be bought.
Hmm.
Y'all can be bought. You can be bought by Derek, who give you the sex you want. You can be bought by Eric, who don't give you the sex but give you the money you want.
Mm.
You can be bought by Aaron, who gives you all the emotional support and he helps you out with life situations and he the one you can confide in. So if you got all these three people who give you different things, when this new person come and he the one you supposed to be with, how do you manage your time with multiple people? Because that's not what y'all was put here to do. Because you care for each one of these people in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Men don't do that. We can have multiples and we
Just
only
not
care
care.
about the one we care about.
Mm.
So that's not in y'all to do. So since y'all doing it, and then the man that's supposed to be with you, he realized, like we know without you saying, you entertain other people based on how much time you want to give us. Because when a woman is happy about a new man in her life, she gives him time.
So if one man, like let's say the man is giving you the sex and not the money, if another man comes along that gives you the money and the attention, are you supposed to drop the one that's giving you less than?
How intentional are you?
What?
Because first of all, if all he was giving you was sex, you shouldn't have even been talking to him.
Okay, I can agree with you there.
And if all he was giving you was money just for sex, you had a price to give him sex. See what I'm saying? Like you can go in circles. You know, we can talk in parables and everything, but y'all have a price, and then y'all can't manage all these dudes. And the problem is, I don't want people just y'all didn't manage so many dudes at one time that people can't even have regular conversation with you no more. Like you can't get 5 text messages from different dudes saying how you doing today. So I'm saying y'all calling the men boring, can't have conversation. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You're just having the same conversation with different people today.
That's not always the case.
You wake up to 5 text messages, 3 to 5 text messages that say, "Good morning, beautiful. How did you sleep?" You're not interested in none of that until somebody steps in front and say, "Hey, you ate today? You want to go get something?" Ding! Let's go with him. That's when it goes off.
Yeah.
It's not that the men don't have nothing to talk about. It's you keep talking to everybody. You having the same conversation.
Yeah, but what you doing text all day is not how was your day? Like that's it? Like
No,
can
no,
we
no,
have
no,
a
no.
dialogue? Can we have conversation?
It's not a okay, let's we gonna get back on what men are doing wrong, but we gonna debunk this right now.
Okay.
The man is not asking you what you're doing all day. You just keep getting texts saying what you're doing from different people.
Oh my gosh.
So you've been getting what you're doing all day because you've been getting it from different people.
It's
That man
sometimes
is not.
it is one man. What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah,
what you doing?
but for the most part, y'all be like nothing. Not what you doing back. Um, some people like back and forth conversation.
Yes.
And if you seem dry, the conversation over until I try later. Maybe you busy.
So then you gonna ask, what am I doing again, huh? Maybe she doing something different this time. Maybe then we can have a conversation. So let me just start the conversation.
Okay, well,
what you doing?
What y'all have to talk about?
What do we have to talk about?
Which one? What y'all have to talk about?
Work, kids, life events, what's going on in the world,
What's going on in the world?
Because I need to know where your mind at. Like, are you paying attention to certain things?
Like
Because
what?
if you're not paying attention, well, first of all this shit stuff that's been going on with TikTok, like, do we know what's going on? Does everybody know what's going on with that? Because that does involve people's revenue. That's their main source of income. So it's like, okay, well, are you paying attention to anything? Are you paying attention to why they're doing this, what they're saying about it? I know that's not at the top of but still.
It ain't gonna be on the top of everybody's list.
No, it's not at the top, but I mean, it's still what's going on.
Do you think
it'll disqualify me?
Do you think majority of these women that's talking to multiple men are having intellectual conversation? because we can use that example and say, hey, you see what's going on with TikTok? I'm gonna tell you, this is how that conversation gonna go. Yeah, that's them damn Republicans. That's the end of that conversation. What's the next topic?
That is not, but, but that's not it. Like that's not the end of the conversation.
Do you think that these people know anything about politics?
A lot of them do not.
Okay, so we can't have a political.
But then how you gonna say that's them damn Republicans? You just throwing it on them. Like
they the
That's all
bad
they
guys.
know.
That's all they know. 96%
but that's
of
what
black.
I'm saying.
96% of black
you
women.
don't know though.
96% of black women vote Democrat. 96. We can't have that conversation because that conversation, that shit, it divides
should lead
us.
something.
It
leads to something else. Though.
it divides us. That conversation divides us. The conversation of Republican and Democrat divides us because the Democrats are smart.
But is that not something we should talk about? Though?
No, you can't. You cannot talk to a woman that you just met about politics because the odds is she don't know and she don't care to know. All I know is this side they say racist. I'm staying away from it.
And being completely honest,
And being-
shit, a woman coming across, that's the last thing I want her to touch on.
It's politics.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know where her mind is at.
Not on that.
Really.
Not on that. That ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna keep us from growing a family. That shit is less important to me because it's a divide.
It's
irrelevant
going to
to me
automatically
because I feel
divide
like
you.
if she the woman for me, it won't divide our household. And we could touch on that later, but it won't be a big old part because we trying to build.
Yeah, that right there. She gonna stop talking to you after you say something that she don't like.
Yeah.
Because in reality, just a quick history lesson, real fast, and get back on topic. The child support laws, the divorce alimonies, all those laws are passed by Democrats that are voted in by women. Men just go right on along with their woman and vote with their woman, not realizing this law is against you. We can't have that conversation early.
And then I might turn you off.
That's gonna turn you off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, first thing come out my mouth, you gonna think I'm a damn senator or something.
Yeah,
first thing come out my damn mouth.
Nah, you ain't no senator. You a Trump supporter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? First thing I meet you, I met you at the club, and the first thing I want to talk about is what the fuck?
Well, not the first, but it still needs.
But
I feel like it still needs. To
No,
have
I know
early
what
on.
you're saying.
You know,
I get what you're trying to
understand what I'm
say.
saying.
You're trying
There
to
just needs to be some
let's have
depth to the
conversation outside of hip hop culture, reality TV. You know, but in reality, they don't got nothing going on. And this is subculture talking. What do they have going on?
Y'all gonna talk about entrepreneurship. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
You don't want to hear about your entrepreneurship. Don't want to hear about your LLC, that you got the LLC, but you ain't done nothing yet with it. What is the depth
like
of the
what
conversation?
Women are doing wrong. I feel like this.
But no,
this is
like we
shifting.
gonna get back on it, but it's just the fact that if you're dating intentional as a woman, if you're dating one at a time, then your tolerance is still at a decent, healthy amount. If you're dating multiple people, and let's just say you dating two or three people, and they all piss you off, all men are pretty much similar. So we all say similar things. So if we all say the same thing just in a different way and it piss you off, it just messed up your tolerance for the next man because three men just struck out. But if you had it with one person, you would have more tolerance to try to, all right, now kind of elaborate on what you were saying because I want to make sure I'm hearing it correctly. If you got three men, that's just, you ain't got time for that. Y'all not built for that. Men are built for that. We can. First of all, the average man don't have no women. He ain't going on dates like that. You know why? Because today's woman, everybody want to go somewhere. So a man to be a damn fool to have 5 women he had to keep taking outside the house.
Steak 48. Huh?
Yeah, we not doing that.
We not damn near outside the state.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, passport ready.
That's simple.
Yeah. It's actually men and women that's not even together. That's going on out the country. That's going on vacation. So if y'all really think that men are walking around here with a roster, no, they're not, because it's too expensive to have a roster. Yeah, it is too expensive to
Men
have a
always
roster.
have somebody they can call though.
I
Men
think
always have somebody they can call.
I think we'll sleep with a lot of
We
women.
we can we can sleep
will
with a lot,
but
we
trying to be committed or intentional
no
with a
you
lot of
no
women,
we
you're not
only
gonna see it.
intentional.
But we definitely can lay up.
Lay that hat. You know, hey that yeah, you know that. you know, we can definitely do that. But when we intentional, nah, because if I'm intentional with you, I'm trying to be with you, I'm narrowing my resources to just
Yeah,
you.
we can't multitask.
We can't multitask.
we gonna get
You know
we're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get sidetracked like we can't
Imagine if a
can't
man
multitask.
was operating the way that y'all operating in a city like Houston
It'd have been
or
in it.
Florida. You know what I'm saying? We sitting up there all month going this place with this one, and that one. At the bottom of the month, you check your bank stuff. I'm like, oh, whoa. Well, we ain't doing that. We ain't putting ourselves in that situation.
Okay, well, fine. I can agree with both of you on that. I will go ahead and I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
Yeah, that's the
But-
we just had to rebuttal that, because it's like that's a accountability thing. So when I say what are men doing wrong, it's like, what are you doing wrong to really contribute to the broken houses, the why women are acting in such a way? Like, what is your contribution
Why-
to the negative part?
This is something I need answered. Why does it always feel like y'all don't listen?
We don't.
Why?
Why do it
'Cause
feel? Why do it feel like we don't listen?
It could be vice versa.
Because he holding something hostage.
I'm gonna tell you why. The reason we don't is because we haven't learned how to be of service to others. It's our needs before yours. Same way with y'all. Y'all needs before ours. Once we learn how to put up our partner and be of service to our partner, that listening aspect change. That's the issue. That's being of service to your partner when you're in a relationship. We in relationships these days, and it's me. It's my goals, it's my dreams, it's my ambitions, and your shit come last, and then it's vice versa. It's your goals, your dreams, and my shit come last. But once we learn how to put our partner here and uplift what they got going on, what you need done. Then when you talk, it's easy for us to hear. But we not service to our partners. That's the biggest. And even for me and my man, I had to learn that shit. Like, damn, like why she, then it's like, okay, damn, I'm tattooing, I'm doing all this shit. Like, damn, I ain't know what this woman want to do. You know what I'm saying? This from personal experience. But when I shifted that,
But did you ask?
I did,
When did you ask?
but I wasn't hearing.
But when did you ask initially?
Like to be hearing.
Yeah. So to like, I need to know, what is it this woman is interested in? What is she like? What is this? Something she
Well, I've
wants?
been asking the question, but I wasn't intentional with what I was asking, because I'm still in self. Like, I'm still trying to fulfill my, because man, we the bread, you trying to get it done. I'm still trying to fulfill my shit, and it's not necessarily pushing her to the side, but it's like, I got to get this shit going. Not fuck her dreams, but it can seem like that. But I'm the breadwinner. These my kids, her kids. I'm the man I got to get this shit going. So, but once I learned how to shift that and be of service to her, it's like, baby, what you need to do. Like, she wanted to pierce because of my tattooing, and that's what stopped me. That's what woke me up. Like, I don't think I want her to be over here doing this shit. Baby, what it is you want to be doing. And I actually started listening and learned how to put her needs way above mine and still be able to fulfill the shit that I want to do. When it was like she was deterring what she done talked about to what the fuck I'm doing. Like, not to say she couldn't be a successful piercer, but I know your heart was never over here in heart. But it's over here in heart because your heart, your love is over here doing it. So you're willing to do whatever it is so we can spend time and do whatever we got to do for these kids. So, but I learned how to be a service to her, like what it is you want to do. Now, here within the last few years, I've been working on her goals, what she want to do. She want to do things with infant loss. You know what I'm saying? That's something she probably already had touched on before, but I'm so into what I want to do to where I'm not. I'm listening, but it's like, yeah, we'll get it done when, you know what I'm saying, when I but that's just human nature. Like women do it too. You know what I'm saying? Women do it too, especially when you the one that got it going first. If you the one got it have it going first, that's how it's gonna be. But I feel like we'll start listening when we learn how to put our partner here and be a service to their needs instead of ours. Not meaning neglect yours. It's just be a service to them, and then people will start listening.
Okay. I feel like you have a different answer.
A different answer to what? I didn't get a question. Shit.
The question was, why does it feel like you never listen?
Because he don't like you.
That is a completely different answer. Okay.
Sometimes simplicity is key. He might not like you. Your approach might be nasty, and he might shut down when he hear nasty approaches. Some men are, if you talk to me a certain type of way, don't ask me for nothing. That's over with. That's how men are. Some men are.
Y'all just shut down, basically.
Yeah, I've been knowing this. Y'all the one. Where do you think this emotionally available come from? That's y'all term. Y'all notice the shutdown, but you won't contribute it to your approach. You would just contribute it to my approach is my approach because he's not doing what I want him to do. And in reality, that mindset is like. So you think this grown man is a child?
Because that's how we're talking to you, like your children.
Yeah, if you have the mindset of I'm talking to you like this because you're not doing what I want you to do. That's what we do to kids. Like we got fussed at as kids because we wasn't doing what they told us to do. So if you cross that threshold of making them feel like you're a kid, he may shut down. He ain't got nothing to say. Some men, but you got to know your man. You got to know that before y'all even get into something real, making kids, making families, getting married. Y'all got to know that shit in the dating stage.
Okay.
So, but I mean, some men just don't. Some men just never had to listen.
You had to listen at some point. You had to listen your whole life.
No,
you had to absorb information.
No, you did not.
Why not?
If that man then went to juvie at 15, who did he listen to? Most of these women, baby daddies, the first one, the first two, or all of them, are somebody who ran the streets. He never listened. He never had order. He never respected authority. He didn't know what structure was. He has that, oh no, that's not fair mentality. So for the ones who pick them type of men, you got what you qualified for. That's how I look at it. I don't get a bell on that. Like, if you pick 3 street dudes, and all of a sudden you're a born again virgin who want to be a wife, but you know you got 3 ignorant baby daddies, and every time you date somebody, the person you date has to fight all or at least one of your baby daddies. How is that fair to anybody?
And losing.
And if he lose the fight, you don't even want him no more. You can't be more.
You supposed to defend mine. You over here getting your ass whooped.
No, he defended your honor.
Yeah, tried.
And you over here getting your ass whooped though.
Oh wow, because you got me fighting a fucking professional who been street fighting since he was 9. This motherfucker 36 and 2 out here in the streets, and you thought me coming over here, I just wanted to watch.
Nah, for real.
I just wanted to watch. You had me out here fighting the Golden Glove street champion, talking about.
I thought I was coming here to kill bugs.
Yeah, I came here, change the light bulb, change the battery in the smoke detector.
Or something.
Yeah, man, I came here for good meals, good sex, and good times. You got me out here fighting the leader.
The Hard Knocks.
The leader of the Hard Knocks The only person he ever got beat by is when he got jumped in.
The youngest triple OG.
You know what I'm saying? He done caught 3-4 bodies already, allegedly.
They still ain't found him.
Still ain't found him,
I'm
allegedly.
finna be the fifth one.
You know, every time he catch a body, he drive to Louisiana for some reason.
Baby, why
Get
you
rid of
packing your shit?
You know,
I'm
man.
gone. What are you talking about?
Yeah, now you want to
whoop
leave
my
me.
ass for the last time.
You want to leave me because I done lost.
Y'all do. That took a very
I told
left
his
turn.
child he couldn't have cereal at 10 at night.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then the kids done seen him whoop me, so I can't
Nah,
tell
for
them
real.
nothing. I call my daddy.
Yeah.
You know he got a phone. You know he done told me, if that nigga tell you anything,
Yeah.
you call me. He done already proved himself.
Nah, for real.
Okay,
Yo,
shit.
I'm just saying, y'all be
I
thinking
can't
about
cook
that,
the
man.
same. I
Everybody
throw this
can't fight, man.
motherfucker the same.
Everybody can't fight, man. Everybody can't fight, and everybody not willing to die every day. You put that man in a situation with people, like, y'all gotta understand. When a man take you on with that type of baggage, he got a relationship. He's a stepfather.
Mm-hmm.
He's a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And he got some boyfriends now.
Damn.
Now he got boyfriends.
You don't have no boyfriend.
Yeah, he do.
Why you looking at it like
You think
that?
he ain't got no relationship? When that man come over here, because he ain't got nothing going on but the streets, and he tell them, say, man, whatever you got going on, but you better not put your hands on my child. You better not talk to him crazy. This, that. I got to listen to his rules.
Why you putting your finger in my face?
Because that's how he going to do it. He going to be,
You the
tink,
boyfriend.
tink, tink, tink. That's your man. A man come tell you what you not going to do in the house that you now in charge of. That's your man. If you listen.
That's your man.
That's your man if you listen.
Man.
That's your man. How can this man dictate what's going on in this house and he not here? That's his man.
I mean, he definitely shouldn't be.
But who's in charge of that? The woman.
So pause break, fellas. Yeah, that's something else we do wrong. If you don't know how to fight,
Yeah.
register to your nearest boxing gym because you might be fighting a
MMA.
street nigga near
MMA.
you.
You may need to take him to the ground.
The youngest triple OG.
You know.
You don't want him to be your man.
Stop.
Yeah. Got allegedly 7 bodies. And allegedly he done threw 5 pistols to the Louisiana River.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I want to address the disrespect now.
We already addressed that.
No. I
Look,
want to address
look,
the blatant.
look.
Why do y'all feel it's okay
Hey,
to
look.
call a woman out their name?
Cause we get called out our names
Now
all the
listen.
time.
Listen.
See, that's the problem.
And before
Now-
y'all answer,
No, see, that's the problem. See,
Before-
you
I ain't gonna-
the episode is supposed to be about what men are doing wrong. You keep on putting stuff on the table that'll get a rebuttal. So you getting off a topic.
well, were y'all not gonna?
Because
y'all not gonna,
you can't say we call you out your name and then you call us a munch. Stop. We can do this all day. Stop.
What is a munch?
Stop.
What is a munch? What is a munch? What is a munch?
Urban Dictionary. Hey.
What's a munch?
I knew it, but I
I don't-
forgot it. I knew it,
So
but
you
I
can't
forgot it.
throw shit in here talking about you call us a munch, and it's not even a bad term.
Well, I heard a term, the man going over there putting his mouth on something and then he ain't getting nothing, get up out of here. That is negative. You tell me you just come and use me for my mouth?
Oh my God, that is not a derogatory term though. That's negative for you because you feel like you're not finna get nothing.
Did she say it with a smile when she said it?
She was smiling in the video.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't smiling.
No, she wasn't. She frowned her face. That nigga munch.
Oh. I don't know. I ain't seen the video.
So what you trying to make a cake?
Anyway, tell me this shit just fell out your pocket, man.
Come on.
Okay,
with
but
this
that doesn't count because
No,
munch is not.
Stop.
No.
What
no.
are
Let me
men
ask you this
doing
question.
wrong?
Because I really was here to talk of what men do wrong. But let me ask you a question. Why is it, and I don't use that towards women, one of the phrases I know you talk about, why y'all do it to each other?
This is not about us.
But
You keep opening
This
up
is not about
rebuttal
us.
type
I'm saying,
conversation.
Because
if me and Clee called each other munches all day, I'm sure we wouldn't be offended by it. Because that's my munch ass homeboy.
You know what
and
I'm
I'm his
saying?
munch ass
Num,
homeboy.
num, num, num,
But
num.
when
We
you
munching.
call me a munch, she got me fucked up. Why?
If you're not gonna
Because
accept
it's
it,
okay for you to call each other the same thing.
So why?
Because
It's derogatory, right?
okay, it's the same.
It shouldn't be no sense of endearment.
It's the
correct?
same as as us using the N word. That was supposed to be something that they could call us as a derogatory term. But now we use it.
What type of endearment that is?
Hey. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all to get on topic. You keep opening. Do I gotta do this for you?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if you have some things you want to say, then sure. But I'm asking questions for me. But this
The
is
women listening to and looking at this, they want you to say specific triggering words. You niggas are sexually irresponsible. You give your dick to everybody. You abandon your family. Give these people what they want.
Oh yeah.
They don't want to hear this rebuttal back. No, give the people what they want.
I completely agree with that.
With what? Don't agree.
That men abandon their families.
Okay.
I do, and it kind of pisses me off.
Okay.
In all honesty, because I feel like that some of them have the audacity to sit here and make a baby and just leave, and just not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dare you sit here and impregnate somebody
broke when you was broke, and then not pay child support.
But it's not even about the child support. It's about It's about nothing. Yeah. You don't call. You don't come around. You don't do anything. You don't ask if little Pookie and little Ray need anything. You don't do anything.
Nothing. No school supplies.
But then you
no
wonder,
underwear, no socks. You know they growing.
Why we're upset is because you sorry. You sorry. And we have a right to be pissed off about that. Because any man who will sit there and just walk away from a child that we both helped make, irresponsible or not, we both have this responsibility now.
Okay. What else? What else?
So now you triggered me.
Yeah, let's go. What else?
Oh man, I feel like y'all use women, definitely. And I'm saying y'all
use for what exactly? Sex?
Our residence, our sex, our cars, our money.
This shit mine. You in my house.
Don't
do that.
No. Because when I got you and you was at your mama's house and you brought your ass over to my house.
You talking in general?
I'm talking in general.
I beg your pardon.
That's why I said I'm saying y'all, just y'all. I don't mean y'all. I know I'm looking at y'all, but I'm saying that loosely.
I got you. So yeah, you hear that, men? Since she didn't have a criteria, and you were just at your house with your PlayStation, and she moved you in, you should have been the man she always needed you to be.
This is why I didn't say this shit. This is exactly why. Because you see what you're doing? I knew your ass was going to do that. This is exactly why, because you was going to spin it around on the woman.
No, I'm not spinning it.
Yes, you are, because you just said I didn't have a criteria. That's that bullshit right there. Right there. You sitting here blaming me because I had faith in you. It's cool that you at your mama's house, but do you have plans to get out your mama's house?
Why was it
I can only go because maybe we don't know what the situation was. It could be a breakup, a horrible breakup where you had to go back to your mama's house. You could have just lost your job. Maybe you just didn't rising rent prices. You just couldn't keep up. Your job wasn't giving you the most money. You just couldn't handle it. You didn't want to put yourself in a bad situation. So your lease was up. You went back to your mama's house. We don't know the reason why. But if you just have no ambition, if you wouldn't, you're like, well, I'm just staying at my mom's house because I want to. Why would I move out if my mom gonna give me everything my woman's supposed to give me? That's different. But having a real reason as to why you're at your parents' house, why you're not on your own, and then you telling me, yeah, I plan to be out at some point, but then you just never leave.
Hey, what's the acceptable reason to be at your mama's house?
I just said 3 of them.
Breakup?
Okay, breakup.
At our age?
Do you not think people break up?
No, like break up as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or divorce?
Both.
It ain't both. It ain't fucking both. Because if you find that man back at his mama house because he broke up with Keisha down the street, that means he was at his mama house when Keisha picked his ass up.
No, that's not what that
means. It's boyfriend, girlfriend.
That is not what that
means. Man, that's exactly what
If
that
the
means.
man had an apartment of his own and the woman had an apartment or whatever of her own, and they got a new apartment with both of their names on lease with the rent increase, but both of their incomes were going to be contributing to the rent, and then y'all break up, and your income can no longer sustain this rent. That doesn't mean I was at my mama's house. That means that I can no longer afford this apartment. I can no longer afford this home. So I need to go back to my mama's house. I need to go to my mama's house because that's where I can afford to be right now.
No, you can afford to get a cheaper apartment. That's what you can. That's what you got to do as a man. I don't know y'all wiggle rooms and y'all secret doors and excuses y'all get to use, but as a man, if y'all decided to get this apartment together and whatever, it is $2,300 a month, all bills paid, you and this woman. Mm-hmm. Whatever, she got kids, I got a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Mm-hmm. If her half of that is what kept y'all there, mm-hmm. that there's 1-bedroom apartments that you can afford. Yeah. For what you was paying for the half of the other one.
You're saying it's just the rent, just the half of the rent, as if there are no other expenses in life that you would have to sustain.
Yeah, but if you went half on everything across the board,
you may not be going half.
You can go 100% on something cheaper.
You may not be able to. That's not how what everybody knows. That's not how life works.
I would say I want to be that. If I had a son, if I ever had one, I want to be that parent. Like that situation you talk about, mm-hmm. It's no off limit age to come back to my house. If you gotta reset your shit, because this life we live, it's a tough motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then going through a divorce, I don't know what that feel like. I pray I don't ever have to experience that. But I can imagine that shit ain't pretty. Mm-hmm. And if you have to come back to my crib, regardless of your old age, I want to be that parent for you to reset your shit. Mm-hmm. Because, hell, our kids, once they get our age, I can only imagine how fucking crazy this world going to be.
Oh, yeah, this is
how
crazy.
It's going to look. You know what I'm saying? Now, prayerfully, I can save that mm-hmm. by building a legacy. Mm-hmm. But if not, you know what I'm saying? If I got the goddamn roof, you know what I'm saying? And he have to come and reset his shit, or my daughter, for that instance, because it's both of them who went through the divorce.
Yeah. The divorce is
the
quite different.
Boyfriend.
The reason that the divorce is different is because you was obligated to go all in this situation. Boyfriend and girlfriend, you are not obligated to put your whole survival into something that is not even cemented.
But people do it.
That's your fault. It's called accountability. Okay. I done done it. You done done it. He done done it.
That's because you trust in your partner.
That's perfectly fine. But then when they show you, we not walking around here listening to a bunch of people who was just got together and never broke up. Mm-hmm. We don't know nobody unless you old or whatever the case may be, got married young. We don't know a lot of people that just, they was one and done out the game. They still together to this day. We don't know that. So why would you think by me being her boyfriend, she's just being my girlfriend, we gonna make it forever?
Because you put your faith into the relationship.
Why? No, you're putting your faith. You're not even putting your faith in nothing. You're putting your wants and your pride before common sense. Because why would you talk about moving in together if y'all haven't had one conversation about marriage? And then you can tell how he's operating if he's even at his mama house based on what he bring to your house. If he bought clothes and a PlayStation, how productive do you think he was in society?
Look, I get what you're saying. I do.
But you still.
But I still disagree.
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
I feel like
you can disagree.
If I am going into a relationship and I feel like, okay, we about to move in together, I'm not going in with the idea that it's just gonna break at any moment. I'm not going in feeling like that. I'm going in with the mindset that this is going to.
Scenario?
Nope.
Not trying to.
You know why? You know why? You know why they're not thinking worst case scenario? Because before they met their man, the water was right here. And when that man came up there, even though he was broke, the water was. This feels a lot better. That's why they do this stupid shit. We weren't supposed to be talking about this, but you over here playing. He's here. He's here. That's why. That's why you saying this.
No, that
Because
is
you were
not why
struggling
I'm
before he
saying-
got here, and you just need a little bit. You just need a little bit more oxygen. Come on, man.
No,
Stop.
because
Stop.
this
Stop.
is
Don't do
if
that,
you are
man.
at the point of moving in, then obviously you feel like the relationship is going to work. It's not just it's a little bit of relief. It is I believe in this,
Let
and
me
I
tell you
believe that this is actually going to. We are going to go the distance.
Yeah, that is a thought, but your reason for needing a relationship is what contributes to what we're talking about. Even a woman on food stamps and housing is struggling. You know why? Because even though I ain't got to pay rent and I ain't got to pay for food, I still got to pay my utilities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cool. You get the little churches that'll play it for 6 months and you play around with the system. But guess what you don't get? You don't get the luxury. You get sustain. You sustain and surviving. You don't get the luxury. You don't get the trips and stuff like that with a man.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go get the man, he's an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't. That's why they not caring that he only came over there with gaming systems. Because I get to do stuff with somebody now. I get this income tax. We gonna ball out. It's gonna look good. But they get together because they both broke. A man should not be so damn comfortable with like I'm finna go live with her, especially if she got kids already.
Because you're comfortable with using us. You comfortable with that?
They got men. Yeah, they got homosexuals.
That was also my point that y'all
Yeah,
use us.
yeah, but that's what you. Don't just say we use y'all.
I just said for our house, for our car, for our income. You just said that when we get this income tax, we gonna ball out. Yeah, you using us for our money.
But
because you ain't getting shit from your kids.
Just because you're a better hobo don't mean you the greatest of all time. You just got your housing and food stamps. You still a hobo. You just got more than a man at his mama house.
Why you keep turning this around?
Because you
you asked me what men are doing wrong.
Okay.
Was that not the question?
Cool. We disrespect y'all. Recap. We disrespect y'all by calling y'all out y'all names.
Mm-hmm. You use us.
We use you for house and board.
Okay.
We abandon our kids.
We abandon our families.
Mm-hmm. You don't listen.
We don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
What else? Ooh, I had the next one on my mind.
Hey, I'm going next. I'm about to go.
No, you don't get to go next because all you've been doing is talk. All you've been doing
because you've been playing all day.
No, I'm not playing.
We 52 minutes
because I
in.
knew you were gonna take this and try to turn it against women, and you have done that with every single topic that we have talked about.
Because for one, the topic is what are men doing wrong? You said what you felt. That's not even statistical facts.
I said what I felt. And I said, this is my opinion. I started the conversation.
Okay.
With that.
Yeah. But the thing
you
is.
asked me what I feel like men are doing wrong. Did you not?
What are men doing wrong? Not what you feel. What are they doing wrong? What can we see that they're doing wrong?
Okay, well, that's my experience.
And we still manage not to say domestic violence.
So you're mad because I didn't mention domestic violence?
Domestic violence.
Oh, my God.
See what I'm saying? We still managed to keep that out. Why? She went on 4 rants, and we still didn't say.
I gotta shoot her some bail. I ain't thinking that one either.
Thank you. No, that was your mindset.
I ain't gonna lie, shit. I was looking too deep into it. I wouldn't even think about this shit.
Because my next point was gonna be sexually irresponsible. But you want to focus on domestic violence? Sure, let's talk about domestic violence.
No, I ain't got to focus on none of that.
You mad that I didn't bring it up though? So since you have
introduced it into the
I'm just saying. Let's talk about
Look
it.
at my motherfucking notes. I can't believe I ain't put that.
Man, but
let's talk about it.
But see what I'm saying?
Damn.
I'm wrong for rebuttaling what you're saying, but I'm the only one that thinks it's the domestic violence.
Yeah, you got that one.
Man, come on, dog.
You can't sit there and say that that's a woman's fault. He didn't even think of domestic
But
violence.
you can't sit up there and say the man being sexually responsible is his fault when you got 9 types of contraception.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop trying to turn this on women. You asked what the question was. What's the question? What are men doing wrong? I can only share from my experience.
All men or black men are wrong for having sex.
Majority of black men are sexually irresponsible because they
all men or black men are sexually irresponsible.
I did not say all men.
Who are you talking about?
The subculture
The subculture of what culture?
of black men. Is that not what this whole?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the whole subculture, the ones that get all the sex, the ones that make all the babies, only 30% is populating. So the ones we know that are loose with their wee wee, it's their fault that they keep getting coochie.
You're making me not want to talk to you.
This is why I asked specifically, what are men doing wrong that we can see? Putting your hand on women, boom, contributing to their emotional damage, not being emotionally available. That is something you can't refute. You can't say, you call me names. Y'all make up new slang words every other day to call men.
Oh, we was sissy.
So
We sassy, we sassy, we some sassy ass munches.
you cannot sit here and just do away with the things that I've said.
I didn't do away with it.
It sounds like you were trying to downplay what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying
because they're not
is
up to the standards that you thought.
the standards.
Yes.
The standards.
The standards.
No.
You're sitting here trying to argue
did
the
I
fact
call
that
you a
I didn't-
liar?
No,
Did I
you
say you
not
lied about
no,
anything?
you did not.
Okay.
But you're sitting here trying to say that I didn't bring up domestic violence. That should have been at the top of my list, right? Could you agree? That's what you were saying? That it should have been in my top 5?
All I'm saying is, you said we don't listen. That was in your top 5. That's
Yeah.
what you said.
Actually, my first one was that I feel like black men don't love.
Okay.
I don't feel like they love us appropriately.
It has nothing to do with a standard that I had on you. What I'm saying is, there are particular things that men are doing wrong for as their job as a man.
So me saying men don't provide, that would be something men are doing wrong? That men are not providing for their household? That men are not taking care of their kids?
Some men are not providing, yes. Some
Right.
men are not
We
providing.
are on the sum, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So some men are not providing for their household.
Okay.
Some men are not working. Some men are laying up on the couch.
Mhm.
Some men are not bringing in enough to sustain
Mhm.
the bills and the home. Is that good enough? Is that better?
You're not doing it for me.
I feel like I am. I feel like I need to.
No, you're not.
To get
You're not
the
doing it for
reasons
me.
that you're looking for.
The reasons are the reasons. What is the root cause? Without root cause, we can have speculation and go back and forth all day. What is your job? What is the criteria? What is this? You can't say one man is being irresponsible with this same woman who got 5 kids already, and then she added another one with the irresponsible man. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna sit up here and do this, you got to do it right. Because as long as you have a door and a window, you can close the door. I'm going out the window. You can lock the window. I'm going out the door. If you don't shut it off and boom, let's look at it at a microscope and get it at its root cause. What's going on here? What are y'all doing wrong? That's my point. I'm just letting you know because it's gonna be said. Well, we don't say nothing when y'all do this. That's the whole argument. This whole culture's argument is, well, we don't say nothing when y'all do this, or y'all do this because we do that. That's the argument. So that's what I'm saying. As a woman,
that is the argument right now. That
Exactly.
is the argument right now.
But as a man, we know what men do wrong. And it doesn't have to be necessarily based off a woman. We just know what men do wrong.
So then what? He says emotionally unavailable. Is that not what you said? Not transparent, not upfront. Okay. Why don't you tell me what are y'all doing wrong?
In my opinion.
And the vulnerability.
In my opinion, what men are doing wrong, for one, every man think they qualify for everything, and they think they can just merge in with other people when they don't qualify. For one, let's talk about podcasts. So when it comes down to it, the people who come up with these podcasts and whatever the topic is, red pill, blue pill, the ones that pander to men, high value men, ones that pander to women, high value women, understand this. Everybody don't qualify. So if you create single mothers, if you don't have a job, if you don't make a decent amount of money to even afford a family, if you fall underneath the mid and you in the subculture, helping the subculture be horrible, you don't get to cheer with us. Our fight is not your fight. You have not proven yourself for us to even say, yeah, this is my brother and y'all did him the same way. No, you sit your trash ass over there. That's what you do. That's the main thing that I think is going on that men are doing wrong. They think, just like on the opposite side, we want to think everybody qualify for every conversation. You do not. Do not come over here and you don't take care of your kids and you hit women and you got a couple of assault cases underneath your record. Sir, we don't speak for you. You sit your ass over there with the trash. That is the whole thing. Everybody wants to qualify and they don't have a resume. Yeah, I'm a man. You think you qualify just because you're a man, and a lot of men are saying some things that you may very well be going through it. But sir, compared to you and me, you deserve what you're going through. We're not talking for you. We're not talking for the wrongdoers and they get equal rights because we trying to fight for something to be better. No, you don't get that, sir. You don't get that. If you ain't got no degree in something, they not gonna call you for an interview. That's how that work. With men and women. All this mistakes that was made young and all this shouldn't have been, all this shouldn't count because I didn't know. But you know now. You get the benefit of the doubt when you're a child. You don't know no better. Is that simple? Sitting around here as a man wanting somebody to hold your damn hand because you got a bad hand. They dealt you a raw hand. We all got bad hands. We're black.
Tell me about it.
What are you talking about?
Nah, for real.
We either got to get skipped or we got to draw four. That's our life as being black. So we don't want to hear all this baby fine. Oh, she did this to me. She hurt me so bad. Man, this child support kicking my ass. So why you gave her a kid? Because I remember you told me you gonna get her pregnant because she fine. You gonna trap her. That's what you said, right?
Nah, for
That's
real.
what you said. You said you was gonna trap this woman. All right. Pay her goddamn $1,200.
She was fine.
It was fine. She ain't that fine no more, huh?
Big old onion on her.
Yeah, now she an ugly B word for some reason. She was fine when you wanted to put that baby in her. Now you got that. Now you got. You all right, man? Calm down, man.
Help me.
You know what I'm saying? It was all right when you wanted to put that ham in her. Now you getting that $1,500 in child support, and they.
Responsible.
Know what I'm saying? Now you upset with it. You don't like it.
They don't even get on hard.
Yeah.
See her ass no more.
You know what I'm saying?
Sexually irresponsible.
You despise her.
All this shit I said.
You all right? You need a drink? She over here
That tea ain't working.
Yeah, that tea ain't strong
fight.
enough. She
I
need.
think she got monster up in
I
there.
got.
So
God
shit.
damn. Need to drop
That
a
ain't
four
no
in that
tea.
boy.
Tea
Yeah.
high. That's some hard shit.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man. You men are out here being as trash as you can be, and you're trash because you don't have no body of work for anybody to follow. You want women to be submissive to a man, but guess what? You don't offer nothing. Cause and effect. This woman got to get up and go her ass to work, go get it from the house, and when she come home, what are you doing? You're playing 2K
Ain't you making no fucking money.
in the outfit that she bought for
free.
you. She dressed you, nigga.
Are you all right?
I'm just saying.
What the fuck
You
is
don't.
that water?
You don't get. I'm saying
that
No,
water.
nah. You want me to be? Y'all
Why
want me to
everybody
ride
drink-
for the woman? It's me riding.
Why everybody
She
drinking
dressed you,
something
nigga.
except me? What my shit
You
is?
the calm
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'm over here like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, what the fuck they got
What
they
I'm saying?
turned up?
See what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
pass me that cup.
Nigga, how she supposed to submit to you when she dressed you, nigga? Huh? When your remote control die and break on for your
Turned
2K,
up like
she the
that.
one that GameStop getting you the new remote. You ain't nothing
For
respectful.
your birthday.
For your birthday
And for Christmas.
and for Christmas. Because for some reason you keep breaking these motherfuckers. You trash. You know,
Along with the
you know,
cologne. Along
you know
with
why
the
you keep
cologne.
breaking your remotes? Because you trash at the game. You really trash. So every time you lose, you throw that motherfucker. Get off the game and go to work. Go to work, nigga. Yo, trash ass. You niggas, I'm finna give you niggas real quick instructions. This is for the people who do not work, who was at that house, on that couch. This is what your trash ass need to do. Get on that trash ass phone that she bought your trash ass. Call your trash ass uncle because he should have taught your trash ass. Have him show you how to do shingles.
Damn, you hate me.
Sheetrock and paint. Let me go.
What the fuck?
No,
Man, you hate me. What the fuck?
Nah, let me go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me to rock? You get on your trash ass phone.
Man, get that boy a towel. Preach. Hey. That boy, hey, man, that boy.
Hey, man, I'm good. I ain't even sweating.
That boy.
Let me rock. Let me rock. Get your trash ass off her couch.
Take a sip like them rivers.
Hold up. Man, they got the game. Because I'm going to get dry speaking this shit. Too much fire coming out. Gonna dry me out. This is what you trash ass males of our culture. Y'all trash ass is just sitting on her couch. This is what you need to do. Get your trash ass off the couch. Use your phone that she bought your trash ass and paying the bill. Call your trash ass uncle because he should have showed you how to be a man. Or at least had some type of influence.
Why are you saying uncle?
Because they don't know their daddies. Anyway,
Damn. Okay.
stop stopping me. You're messing up my shit. I was on the roll. Get your trash ass up. Get on that trash ass phone. Call your uncle so he can show your trash ass how to do shingles, sheetrock, and paint. After he show you how to do that, right? Take your trash ass downtown. Get the list of all the houses that owe back taxes. Then take that list, get your trash ass back in the car, bring your trash ass home.
Who car you in?
In her car.
You know that she, you know she dropped it
in her car.
You know that man dropped her off to work. Get your trash ass in her car, who you keep leaving black and mild butts in. Clean her car out.
I hate you.
Clean the car out. Look at me. Clean it. Take your trash ass home. Right? Do some research on everything you just got. When she get home, you need to give her a plan. What your plan need to be? I'm finna tell you what your trash ass plan need to be. So you can stop being trash. You tell that woman, look, I went downtown, I got this list. I seen a lot of houses in the area that are cheap because they're behind on taxes. And what I want to start doing is getting in these houses, renovating them, renting them out, or selling them. That's what your trash ass is gonna do. So what you're gonna do is, since you've been trash all this time, you're gonna need help. Most likely, you don't know how to work a computer. So what's gonna end up happening? You're gonna have her come into it. You're gonna say, baby, I need you to print out these yellow letters and send to these addresses, and we're gonna offer them this amount, and we're gonna take care of the taxes, right? So your trash ass need your queen to send that off of you because you trash and you ain't got the ambition to do it. You just started today because I'm telling you, because you trash. So once that happened, she's gonna send out the letters. In 3 days, if you don't hear nothing in return, you call the people. You're probably gonna fail a couple of times, but all you need is somebody to say yes one time. So let's say you get the yes one time. So you get the house. She help you with it because your trash ass ain't got no money. She got to help you with it. But guess what? She believe in you, boy. This is your last chance before she gave that monkey away. So what we're going to do is we get this house, right? So now this is where your trash ass shine, right? This is where your trash ass take everything your uncle told you about shingles, sheetrock, and paint. That way you ain't got to pay nobody to get this house in order. You get your trash ass on that roof, boy. You get your trash ass on that roof and you nail and you lay that paper and you lay them shingles, boy. You get your ass up in that house, you do that sheetrocking. You float that motherfucker. That's what you gonna do. And then guess what? You paint it. And then you put it on the market. And you don't sell it because you still trash. You get that money in a one lump sum, you gonna spend it and be trash again. You rent it out so you can have some income come every month. That's what you do, boy. Because your ass is trash. And if you do this, what I just told you to do, you still gonna be trash. But you gonna be trash in the Febreze bags that kind of hide the smell of the trash. You're on your way. That's the shit these niggas doing wrong. They ain't got no direction. And the ones that do work, they don't understand why they woman acting like that. You gotta know your woman. You gotta know where she came from, what her background is, and how she been living. So you can't come up in here and get with this woman and she ain't never really had nothing positive. You need to give her something to do besides being on social media. Because all she gonna do is compare her life to their life. So even if you make some good money, you with a woman who got bad software. Give her something to do. Hey, babe, I just bought this plate. Even if you lie, I just bought this plate from this chick. Man, that shit trash. You cook way better than her. I think we can get something going with it. You do something and you keep that battery in her back charged. Because 9 times out of 10, if you working and she not, she already understand. If she's a decent woman, she already feel the pressure of not being able to give you what you give her. When Valentine's Day come around and she knows she can't buy you something, she feels some type of way. Birthday come around, she can't buy you something, she feels some type of way. Christmas come around. Whatever holiday come around and she can't reciprocate what you can give her, she gets sad. That's why most of the time you'll hear the woman say, I don't really want to celebrate it, because they can't reciprocate it. So just because you got some money, that don't mean you doing the right things. Your ass can be trash too. And if you is trash, I got a plan for you too. I'll say it on next episode.
All the answers, though.
That's my part. That's all I got to say.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We sure appreciate that.
You know.
Because I wasn't speaking up for them.
Yeah, you gotta call these niggas trash. You gotta call them, because you gotta call them what they are. You gotta call them what they are. You can't sit up here and pity pat with them.
I called them sorry.
Trash.
That hurt worse.
Trash to get them off the couch.
I thought sorry hurt worse. Y'all
No,
feel
sorry.
that way when we call them
Man,
sorry?
that was back in the 80s.
Now you gotta tell them trash like you told them.
Like you trash. You know why?
Can't be.
You know why? You know why?
Oh,
You know why?
Tell me something.
They tell them on the head shit all the time.
Boy, you took my point right out my mouth. Boy, because when they own that game losing, that is, boy, your ass is trash, boy. You trash. And they throw that remote and break it, then you got to go buy another one because he was trash on the game.
Oh, so that's why it's
yeah,
okay.
boy.
That trash is different.
Yeah, that trash shit, boy, you trash.
Especially if you getting busted
Hey,
up.
if you are a woman,
Wow,
for the
okay.
women
Okay.
that's listening to this and you at work, or you just out the house, and you got a man that fits this description that I just said was trash, go home and call him trash, and then look at his face. That's the only words you ever need to use.
Don't do that.
You don't need to call him no B word.
Don't do that. Don't.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
Hold up. If he ain't never put his hands on it.
That's what I was about to say.
That's
what I was about to say. Because we don't know the situation.
If he
Because
won't
she
rock,
go home,
if
call
he,
this man
That
trash,
controller
and
you
he-
been replacing?
No.
okay. If he won't rock your shit, call him trash.
Exactly.
Shit.
Call him trash.
Woo.
Cause you gotta let him know, man. Because
Yeah.
Cause
yeah.
I'm- cause-
just go call him trash.
call him trash.
He picking her head up.
Yeah.
And I'm not like saying it to be like funny and like satire. Like, I'm serious. Trash. What you do with the trash? Take it out. If you know he was trash in the beginning, he don't need to get no kids up out of you. He don't deserve that. That's a luxury. Even though, as a wife, you're supposed to get your husband kids, but he ain't your goddamn husband. He
Because
shouldn't
he's
even.
trash. He gonna leave
Because
you
he
with the baby.
trash.
You gonna be taking care of the baby.
How he gonna take care of a baby and he's still a baby?
And he ain't taking care of you.
He ain't taking care of himself.
The tent controller you bought him. He gonna take all that shit and leave.
You know what I'm saying?
You with that baby.
And ladies, you ain't
Ain't
gotta.
gonna get called trash.
And lady, you
at
ain't.
his mama house.
For the ladies, you don't have to go up there and take his game and break it and do all that, because you know if you're going to stay with him, you're going to pay for it and give him another one anyway. So don't even waste your money. All you got to do is don't pay Wi-Fi. Don't pay the internet.
Well, what I'm supposed to do then?
Because niggas don't play story modes no more. They don't even make games with story modes.
No, I need the Wi-Fi. So why am I canceling something that I need too?
Baby, get you a hotspot. You already paying his phone bill. Just get you a
That
hotspot.
man gonna start doing drugs. He ain't gonna never get from up under that
Hey.
trash on, bro.
He need to get up out of here. He need to get up. That's what I'm saying. It's not my job. I can help you. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't my job.
Snorting that
I
powder.
can help you try not to be trash. But if you choose to be trash, you just won't be trash here, baby. The dumpster out there.
Gotta go.
His mama didn't require him to be nothing more than her company, which makes him believe Him just existing in your world, good enough. Hey, if somebody come through this door, I'm gonna be the one to fight. So hey, I'm good enough. I'm a good man.
Yeah, for real.
Boy, you trash.
Got that dust ass pistol.
That dust ass pistol, boy.
Gonna shoot stuff.
Ain't even got no gun cleaner. Ain't even got no gun. You trash.
Can't even shoot on the game.
Man, come
motherfucker.
on,
How
man.
you gonna shoot in real life?
Kenny, man, tell me this shit just fell out your pocket.
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. Y'all think y'all qualify for every conversation that y'all see stand-up men in. You do not. You do not have a membership here. You don't have a, this is a club. This is a club of people who pay bills. Take care of their family. Interact with their kids. Don't make excuses. Even when life is hard, you keep on moving and you figure it out. Because as a man, that's what your job is, as a problem solver. The woman was never designed to be a problem solver. They can do it, but that's not your role. When you get with me, that's not your role. Put some things on the table. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to operate it, remove the stuff that don't need to be there, condense it down, make it simple, and make it happen. That's my job as a man. My job is not to sit up here and say, hey, you gonna get the PS5 with your income tax money? Trash. And you know what else? Know what else? It's not supposed to be about women, but I'm gonna tell you. Stop buying these niggas dogs. He don't need no bully. You need to bully his ass off your couch because he trash. Don't buy this nigga no game. Don't buy him no dog. Don't buy him nothing. He's your child. And he don't even bring home report cards. You still got to clean when you get off. Then he had the nerve to get on the headset and be like, man, she tripping. Now you going to tell my business? Trash. Trash. If you can't bring that man in other rooms, other places of whatever, casual setting with men that got something and he can't hold his own in the conversation, he's not the man for you. Even if he don't have the achievements, if his ass can't shut up and absorb the game, he ain't got no hustle in him. He ain't got no ambition in him. But you know that when you got his trash ass from the house. But we gonna let you make it because this ain't about you. It's about his trash ass. Leave him at his house. If you like him that much, if you believed every story he done told you, that's fine. Do not agree to no relationship until he leave that mama house. I believe in you, but understand, you got 120 days, nigga.
120 days.
120 days, 4 months. 4 months. Depending on what month that is, shit, that might be 2, 4, 6, 8. You might get 9 checks. And if you work it every week, what, 4, 6, 16 checks. You can't depart from your mama house in 16 checks? That's enough money for the deposit the first month.
Oh, he ain't paying no crazy bills.
Some furniture.
Like, you don't have to go get a 2-bedroom if it's just you. As a woman, I just need to see you going from trash to at least outside for trash day. That's it. So now that he outside for trash day, cool. I can put a new bag in here. I can restart your trash. It's a new bag in here. Now, if you fill this bag up, I can't fuck with you. You done filled up 2 bags of trash? No, I can't do it. Take care of y'all kids. Stop having raw sex. Stop ejaculating in these women. If you know the relationship, you don't even want to be in a relationship. If you don't want to be in a relationship, why you want to be a part of a system though? You got to pay child support. You sound stupid because the system is not made for you. It is made for her. You know why? Because a lot of men, it ain't all the reasons, but we talk about men, so we on your ass. Yeah, trash. 30% of the men is populating the whole damn United States of America and still contributing to 80% of single mothers. If we just read that stat right there, You niggas is trash. That's it. You don't need no bully. You the fucking bully. You the dog, motherfucker. You,
I can't stand these motherfuckers.
you breeding them. You got a stud fee. The stud fee is your goddamn child fruit snacks. That's the stud fee. The stud fee is getting me out of my mama house.
Stop
That's
looking
the
at
stud
me.
fee that you
Stop
paying.
looking at
Now,
me.
this is what you should have been saying. I gotta come in here and close this thing up out of here. When you sleep with that man who ain't got nothing, you pay a stud fee, just like a bully. That's a perfect goddamn metaphor. He finna eat your child's fruit snacks.
Drink up their juice.
Drink up they juicy juice. The Mott's fruit snacks, you know, they hit a little different. He finna sit up there and have hot dogs on his plate. You know he trash if you don't think he need more than hot dogs on his plate. And you know he trash if he take the plate and they ain't got a problem eating hot dogs. So, trash. You pay a stud fee when you mess with these subculture niggas, man. They trash. They gonna eat your food. They gonna have you paying for their shit. You gonna buy them a car, but you gotta keep gas in it. But it gotta go on your insurance. He's slowing down everybody else's Wi-Fi because his gang take up so much of the Wi-Fi. You pay a stud fee for him, and it's a high stud fee. And if you fuck around and have kids with this type of man, it may be a stud fee. You never get your return back. You never get your return back. It don't matter if you get child support. That shit don't matter because you still got a broken family under your belt. Ain't no fucking $300, $400, $500, $600 a month worth that. And these niggas not making that. So you might be getting goddamn $100 a month. 36 cents. I heard somebody say, man, I got a child support payment for $2.76. Was that worth the broken family? Was that worth the change your body went through for this type of nigga? It's not worth it. Don't pay the stud fee, ladies. Don't pay that stud fee. And if you keep on doing it, your ass a bully too. You know, bullies can have up to 8 pups now.
You know what? Thank you so much.
What?
You have
That's
really
it?
that is
Okay.
quite enough.
Love you, ladies.
Do you have anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Some of the sweet, sweet tones of my boy Bernstein, man.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Call these niggas trash. At least
They definitely trash.
Nah. Trash.
Y'all,
You gotta make it trash.
y'all trash, man. But look, one more thing. Man, stop saying y'all don't eat coochie and ass, man.
What? Who said it?
Where did this come
Man.
from? Where did this come
It's
from?
been on my mind
Well, I'm like,
since I was asleep.
Just
I need
fell
to
out your pocket,
I had
man.
to turn my
Hey,
whole
since I was asleep.
Wait, since you was
I'll eat-
asleep,
yeah,
it's just
early,
been on your mind.
yeah.
You dreaming about niggas.
It was actually my top note. Let me show
Your
you.
top note.
That's what men are doing wrong?
Yeah.
Not saying they.
That was the
Stop.
top one.
Stop saying.
And you said
They don't
shit
fuck.
about
Yeah, I had to say. I definitely saved this episode. He said, "What are you talking
I did.
about?"
that bitch
I
don't
did
eat.
that.
That was about top note. They lying about what they put in their faces.
No, that-
Wow.
Don't look at me. He said that.
I put it right
Stop
there.
saying-
I was,
oh,
no, I
he
was gonna,
did.
I was gonna break the. But,
Oh no,
but
finish
we
please
let-
finish the rest of it. Finish
Oh.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna come in with the little comedy with it, but I was gonna say, men, stop saying y'all don't eat coochie and ass and suck on toes. It's 2023. These women advance.
That was number one.
Whether you got a shalom or a shrimp, that they don't just want penetration. They want everything. Yeah. So stop
I'ma
saying
clap on
y'all.
that one.
Stop saying y'all don't partake in those activities.
I'm gonna clap on that.
And that's all I gotta
I
say.
mean, what you said was cool.
Man,
Anyway, tell me this shit just fell out
What
your
you
pocket.
Come
said
on,
was
man.
cool.
Yeah,
But-
man.
y'all gonna take my moment from me?
Nah,
and you gonna
asked
grind
if
it
I
up
asked- if
to
I
eat
asked
some
it-
coochie? Oh God. Oh man, the only chance I got to get up a female fan base, y'all done sat up there and done this
Oh
to
no,
me.
no, no.
You
That's
done
gonna get
this
it
to
too.
me.
That's gonna get it too.
Man, this is
Yeah, that's
some
gonna
Nah.
that's definitely gonna get it.
Man,
I
these
applaud
niggas
you,
do
sir.
that anyway.
Like
Thank
stop
you.
stunting, man.
Man, these
It's-
people do that, man.
It's
We know they do that.
2023. Stop stunting. Ain't nothing wrong with the legs, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you know, if you suspect about a hygiene, you shouldn't even be having sex with.
Nah, most definitely.
And you
most
don't-
definitely.
And for the ones who don't, they don't put their mouth nowhere. I ain't gonna tell you what you should do, what you ain't gonna do, where it need to be. That ain't my job. For the ones who ain't never did one of these three things, or two of these three things, whatever, understand, this is not no, hey, D say I need to be putting my face in your ass, and she just got off of work. She been sitting on that all day. No, don't do that. Shower. When she go to shower and get out, then you do what you need to do. You got confirmation. Same thing with feet. You don't just pull her feet straight out the.
Why you gotta give them instruction, man?
Because they ain't never done it. They don't know what to do. They're trash.
They just licked on some shit. You right, finish.
So you gonna put her toes in your mouth. She been in them shoes all day. Matter of fact, she been in them shoes all day. Because your trash ass been on the couch all day.
All right, thank you so much. All right. This has been a wonderful episode. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all coming through, supporting the ladies. But y'all are done. You are definitely done.
I'm done?
You are done.
This is how I take off my black queen. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I thank you. Thank you both for coming through, showing us some love because maybe it was a little.
I can't stand these.
It was a little suspect for you for a little minute.
It wasn't suspect.
It was a little suspect because
you want to take it home. You were still trying to be nice.
No. That's not what I mean. I'm not talking about this. This back and forth exchange we had. I'm talking about how it sounded like
I'm always just getting on women.
You're just trying to get on our ass all the time. So you coming through.
The reason why because y'all got the power. Y'all got the power. That's why I get on y'all because.
But who gives the relationships again?
We give the relationships, but y'all still have the power, and y'all power is in the particulars. Women focus more on the particulars than men do. So you knew that this man was a project for you to have to build. So you're gambling with him with Vegas odds, lottery odds. You've seen this, but you put what you wanted because you see all the social media people popping up, new relationships. They going here, going there. You want that. But you got to understand that's going to come. It may not come right now. And this man who can't give it, what's the point of getting with a man who can't give it to you right now anyway, but you want it right now? It don't make sense. So you put yourself in a situation to where now you got his kids. And got his kids, or he done cheated on you. He done added more trauma. He done messed up your self-esteem because you feel you already self-esteem was low and felt like you wasn't good enough. And he's showing you, to him, you're not good enough for him. So this is why I'm on the women, because the particulars, the small things, y'all get in relationships and focus on the small things that make y'all upset, but y'all don't focus on the small things in the dating phase. Y'all like to call them red flags. But y'all wait till after you done passed up 6 of the red flags, and now you in a relationship. Now you in a marriage. Now y'all got kids. Now the breaking up ain't just as easy. Yeah. That's why it's like I'm fussing. But the fussing part of this become because I'm passionate. It has nothing to do with hating women. Nah. It's just the fact that telling y'all the nice way didn't get the urgency to click in y'all mind. It shouldn't have to take you 4 failed relationships, 2 failed marriages, and 4 kids to be like, I'm paying attention to red flags now. Yeah, that's fine for you. But the man that you want that don't have as much baggage or don't have any baggage at all, that can only elevate you, you can only pull him down. So why do you qualify for this type of man now? It's cause and effect. Like we can stay on this moral standard of ain't nobody better than nobody else, but that's a lie. You did qualify. At some point, you did qualify. The more you put on yourself made you qualify less and less and less. So now it's like you're not settling, love. Settling is not what you're doing. You actually got the resume, and with this resume, you get to pick the prize off of this shelf, not the top one, not the middle one. This you got 25 tickets. You played a hard game, but you got 25 tickets. But 25 tickets is only something off the first row. We want that from up there, but you didn't have enough coins. You didn't have enough skill. You didn't have enough tact. You didn't have enough restraint. You didn't have enough patience. You put your ego and this self-destructive culture first. And since you put that first, you qualify last. That's it. That's it. It's nothing more than that. It's just passionate. The dialogue we had earlier, that's why I say you got to tell these people what they doing wrong. Don't leave no door. Because what you was doing, and kind of articulate, I read a little bit. I can slide out of any hole you leave up. Like you, they do it for a living. These trash ass niggas look for technicalities to slide through for a living. I'm actually, I look up information, I read, I pay attention. So I actually, I don't get smart. I'm all right. I don't want to use the word smart like I'm just that, but
You can say you're intelligent.
my mental state is together. So give somebody now. Imagine if his trash ass was actually intelligent, but he was just trash. He gonna slide out of every crack you can possibly say out your mouth. That's why it's gonna sound like what? He's not listening to you because you keep on.
Because I leave the door open.
You leave the door open, or you leave a door, or you leave a window, or you leave a crack, or you leave a hole, or you leave a sunroof. All he need is something he can slide through. That's it. And that is the art of negotiation. That's why I was going back and forth with you, not to flip it on you. I'm showing you trash ass niggas is looking at this. And they on their head like, well shit, when she do this, when she do that, when she do that, whoop de whoop bada bada. That's why I was like, bro, no, trash. I'm talking to you. I'm talking directly to you about what you not doing. Your job. Because you can, hey, stop leaving your families. But the statistics say 80% of women leave. So you can't win that one. You have to be direct. Direct. This is your job, and these are the jobs you're not doing.
And this is why we're leaving.
And this is, yeah, that'd be a reason.
Or this is why we're single and single mothers. Because we're not staying in
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah. Black people was married at a rate of 80% at one time. Now, only 25% of y'all getting married. 40% of y'all never got married.
Okay.
And just to add to that statistic, this culture is sexually irresponsible. Out of everybody that have HIV, altogether, black people make up 40% of it. When it comes to black women make up 50% of black women have herpes. 1 in 4 black women on some type of psychotic medication, anxiety or something. So imagine the men that don't know how to pick, so you're picking wrong, and you're picking all the women who have the medication. So how you think that relationship worked?
So are you saying those women are not worthy of relationships?
That did not come out my mouth.
I'm asking you.
No, what I'm saying is, since men are picking wrong, which is also contributing to the trauma, you're picking wrong thinking you're picking right. But you're picking a person who already has anxiety, already has some mental health problem. And you want this person to be the person that you need. They already got problems.
Yeah, can't even do that.
See what I'm saying? So if the 25% of y'all that's getting married and the majority of that 25% is the ones that's on the psych medication, that is going to turn a lot of people off marriage. Because men pick what they qualify for. That's it. We pick what we qualify for. So if what we qualify for is the one who has the kids, the one who has the mental health problem, and we keep picking it, not knowing we doing it, it's just an action. We don't even know, paying too much attention to the political part of it. We just, damn, I like her. She in this situation. I'm not being shallow about it. I'm a rock with her. She my speed. That's really what it is. She my speed. Men look for women that's their speed, whether they trash or not. I'm ready to just have sex. She talking about she got standards. She not my speed. The one that's talking about I'm looking for casual dates. Okay, she my speed. That's all it is. But you gotta be realistic. You gotta be realistic. Everybody don't qualify. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do not qualify. If I ain't got no certain type of degree, no math degree, I can't just go be an engineer. It requires math. I can't say, yeah, I didn't work at Whataburger, Walmart, HEB. I'm finna go. I'm finna go be an engineer. Oh, you going to school? Nah, I seen it on Indeed. I'm just gonna apply. That don't work like that. Just be realistic, man. That's all I'm saying. And everybody got fault, man and women. Women have to be more protective of the upfront assault because like Miss Ruthie said, the first 6 to 8 months is bullshit. And that's in the relationship. But if you're dating multiple people, you'll miss the person you're supposed to be with. Women need to learn how to love their own company. That way you'll never get lonely to the point where it's like, you know what? The first person who come over here who looks like something that say the right things, I'm gonna say yeah, because they really would it be. These niggas don't. Boy, the smooth after about a year, you ever heard these niggas spit game? Man, these niggas ain't got no smooth talking shit. Boy, them niggas ain't talking no woman out they panties. The woman have to want to be with them. We had to work. I'm saying I had to hit them with my name is Willie. Willie Beeman. You don't know nothing about that. See, that's.
You never watched that movie?
You ain't never watched Any Given Sunday?
No.
So you gotta watch Any Given Sunday and You Three Short.
Hey man, do that. We 136, good time. This is a good episode.
Even these three.
5. Tanya is supposed to give us 5 things that she like about 5 good things
gave
about black men.
5. And
You
y'all
gave 3.
I gave 5.
You said skin. I don't even know why we counting that one.
Because I like to say black men are beautiful. That's just...
Okay, that's 1.
Okay. I hate when y'all put me on the spot. That we love black women.
Yeah, black men love black women.
Yeah, that we
Stop saying we. You're not a man.
okay.
Like
Black men love black women. Most black men are providers and protectors. Like they do what they're supposed to do, which is
and that is a statistical fact. Since the last 20 years, black men has been increasing their income. So that is a statistical fact. So whether you feel like they're broke or not, the stats say we have been being better over the last 20 years. And there's also a statistical fact that black men are the best fathers out of any other culture. We spend the most time with the kids, and we are more involved in the activities of the children. That is a statistical fact. So you got to understand what y'all call broke may be enriching your child's experience with the father. What y'all want may be taking that away. So everything ain't just cut and dry. We have to really put this thing down and say, hey, we can do this together like we supposed to do it. Or I can go do it all by myself, but you not going to see me as much. This kid's not going to see me as much. I'm not going to be able to make the games. I'm not going to be able to make recitals. I might have to work on our anniversary. Like I say, it's more than just what you want for your luxury. Like,
and at the same time, a lot of that shit ain't even broke. Like, I know Clee was giving out instruction earlier. I'm going to give y'all one. Print out that bank statement, then get back to them. Guarantee you ain't broke. If you in the house with that man and y'all both working, if y'all co-parenting, look at them bank statements. I guarantee you ain't broke.
and really and truly, man, the reason why y'all think that broke, and this for the men, this is the reason why women think that a certain amount of money is still considered broke. The reason why they think that because they're adding up their debt. They're thinking about their debt. And if you have debt, y'all are both putting 2 debts together, and it's not enough. Negative plus negative is negative. That's just what it is. So your 50,000 might be great for you. It might be great for you by yourself. If she's not working, y'all can survive. But if there are kids involved, then no. It's gonna be tough. You can, but all women don't qualify for the 6-figure conversation either. I think black people where we at, we need to be focused on if women want a certain amount of money, they need to be thinking about it together, a price together. Let's just say, hey, we together right now, us together, we make 80. We make 80,000. I want us to grind it out so we can make 100,000 together. I want us to do that in the next 3 years, and then after that, I want us to make 150,000 together. Cause y'all together. Like, I understand y'all wanna. No, what? We'll touch on that. We gonna keep it on trash ass niggas. Stop being trash.
Don't let off the hook. Got 2 more.
She got 3 more.
I have 2.
You said skin. Oh, skin. We love y'all. And
No, I did not say that.
yes, you did.
That was about to be my next one.
Skin.
No. Okay. I said skin. I said they love black women because they're gonna fight for their black women. Okay, and that they are doing the essential functions that are supposed to be their job for the household, protect, provide, lead. Most men are doing that.
2 more. Bring it home.
Okay. So my next one is kind of like my second one, but it's not just women. Is when black men they love hard. And I say that because, like, when they have their children, they do love hard. When if it's whether it's their father, their mother, when they genuinely love with all their heart, it's just like they will do anything for that person.
I agree because I
They
feel
will
like
do
we
anything
figured
for that
out
person.
when you have kids, you might struggle with loving a woman properly, but it's something about when you have the properness come, like it just. I don't know. It's weird because it just
It's a switch.
yeah.
It's a switch.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a change in perspective.
Yeah, because
I can agree.
because this
definitely
woman,
agree.
this woman has to be an adult and she can take care of herself. She's an adult. This infant is dependent upon me, and that's another thing. If you give a man his kid and something don't switch in him to be better, leave him. Just leave him. It's nothing to negotiate.
Yeah, because he don't have no switch.
You don't have no switch.
Nah,
It's either you gotta
He ain't lying.
break a box or you don't. And every time I thought I got somebody pregnant, my switch went off. So if you give
they
him a
wasn't even-
kid,
they
they wasn't even
yeah.
pregnant. So if you give him a kid and no switch go off, just leave. Because it's not gonna go off after the second, third,
Nothing
or fourth
gonna make
kid.
it.
It's
Nothing
not
gonna
gonna make
make
it. When I thought I had, and this was in school, like high school and a couple scares after that, had some pregnancy scares. Man, I'm in here thinking I'm trying to come up with something how to make some money. Boop boop.
Another
If
one,
you
too.
either got it or you don't.
Miscarriages. A
Yeah.
lot of men don't go off from that either.
Yeah.
Like that should be like the actual child should be one, but miscarriages too, and a lot of men still be on the same old.
Because they didn't want the kid anyway.
Anyway,
They wasn't ready because they trash. He didn't talk to his uncle yet about how to do the shingles. He's still trash. All right, we ain't gonna. You got
One
One
more.
more.
you got 2 minutes.
Okay, one more. And this is like a twofer. So I'm going to say adaptability and creativity. I'm kind of mushing them together.
you think
Break it
all
down.
men
Break
creative?
it down for me.
Yes. And you know why? Because whether it's negative or positive, like he said,
You can
y'all
figure
will
that shit out.
always figure some shit. Y'all will always
Hey,
figure some
you know
shit
what? I gotta give it that one. I can't lie. I give it that one. Whether you ain't shit or you the best in the world, you will figure some shit out. Because I know there's a lot of women out here. It's like I don't even know why I had sex with him. He didn't pull some. He came up with something.
Yeah.
He
It's
came up.
y'all-
All he needed was a little information,
for
and he
real.
got it, and he whipped that boy. He.
But sometimes it's like we love y'all for it, but then we hate y'all asses for it too. It's like it's definitely a love hate thing with that. But yeah, whether it's positive or negative, y'all can definitely adapt, or you can be creative to the point where it's just like, damn, how did you get me?
You can be.
How did?
You can
ooh.
be creatively helpful
Yeah.
or creatively selfish.
Yeah.
But you can be.
You definitely.
You definitely can be. Okay, I give you that.
Okay,
that.
thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Thank
Clap it
you.
up. 'Cause it took about 6 episodes to say it. You know, we just switched locations, fired somebody. Yo.
Y'all keep putting me on the spot with that. It's like I just didn't want to say it. Okay. So.
Yeah, we done switch locations. People done quit.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, now you can rest. So anytime y'all need to remember these 5, y'all go back to this episode.
Now you go back and you remember you trash, boy. That's what you go back and remember. Talk to your uncle and get them shingles together.
Thank y'all so much. This has been Visual Prowess Podcast. We appreciate y'all listening. Thank y'all so much.
Happy
for the love y'all
Sundays.
been
Happy
showing.
Sundays.
Yeah, happy Sundays.
One time for JC and the boys.
JC.
Jesus Christ.
I know what JC
Yeah.
is. I know what
like
JC and the 12. JC and the 12.
Big 12.
But thank y'all so much for the love that y'all have been showing. Y'all continue to like, share. Make sure y'all subscribe to the
Please
YouTube.
share.
Please subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out those TikToks, okay? Y'all go ahead and get them in rotation. We want to see them on y'all timeline.
Man,
okay?
shout out to the 37,000 people with the TikTok about the gifts that the men get.
So if you haven't listened to the last episode or any of the previous ones, make sure you go hit that link. It's on Linktree, Facebook, Instagram. You can catch all the missed episodes.
Everywhere,
but definitely
everywhere,
that last
everywhere,
episode,
everywhere.
y'all showed us love. Thank y'all so much. So we really appreciate it. So this has been Visual Prowess. We thank y'all so much.
Let's
Peace.
clap us out. Let's get up out of here. We good.